Yeah, if you want to see some stuff I've made out of dead rats.
This is probably the most formulated video I'm ever going to make. And I get asked it a lot, like, how did it start? How did I start doing taxidermy? Like, what led me to making ornaments and these, like, fucking Easter Island. Oh, that's annoying. Is that broke something? No. Well, let's lie that down and we'll start the video again. Hey. Oh, I hope none of them are broke. Don't look it. Pretty hardy then for glass. Right, anyway, we'll delete this. I've got massive balls, mate. Huge. Right, and each of them have a form of insect or arachnid inside. This one has got a scorpion in it. Right, look at that. And because of the bend of it, it makes it look bigger from certain angles, which is always important, isn't it? You know, those of you that are using internet dating sites and that, you've got to learn about your angles and your shadows and stuff, you know. And look at this, no idea what it's called, but it's some form of beetle, a bug, or an insect. All the entomologists are going to get annoyed at me, and maybe even some etymologists will probably get annoyed at me if they've ever listened to me podcasts. Because one of me things I really like doing for the podcast is just making up etymology. Like the idea that the phrase Tom, Dick and Harry came about from Richard E. Byrd, the fella that went to the North Pole and found mammoths and giants and all these mystical creatures when he flew over it, because him and his brothers were called Tom, Dick and Harry, and they were some of the most influential people in American culture for a time. Just something like that. I don't know if it's true, but it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? It does make an awful lot of sense. But you can find out about that by listening to my podcast. You can get that episode, because that's not going to be out for a while. That's already recorded and out. It went out on the radio a few years ago, but you'll have to join me Patreon to find that as a video version. And maybe you can find it as an audio file if you can be asked to scroll through 1,000 and odd videos on my YouTube of me showing off things like this and talking about stuff. So go on either of them, or just wait your turn, you know, either or. worldaroundyou.com, there's a link on my page. I make wrap pencil cases, so you've got zipper down the spine, pencil pops out, close it back up, and then you can sharpen it in its ring piece, mate. All the shavings fall out the bottom. I got greetings cards as well, like that's a rat's arse. So it's a little love art made out of a tail on a rat. And there's all sorts, mate. Loads of gear. It's Christmas morning. You're opening your presents. Your dad's still got his Santa's hat on from the pub the night before, but he doesn't want to miss you open your gifts that he's bought you, even though you're never going to thank him. He's just going to make you shout up the chimney, "Thank you, Father Christmas." And then he's going to be like, "Yeah, he means me. Can't wait to tell him and drop this facade." Do you know what I mean? So he starts fucking thanking me and appreciating all these extra hours I do. And you notice to yourself that his pubes are poking out the bottom of his underpants there, you see. But on this, it's made out of duckling skin. This is one of my festive sausage men. I've started releasing my Christmas range. We've got festive hairy danglers, men from Turkey, claw bulls, which are new. Something to look forward to, innit? I'll go and have a look on my website. But yeah, there's all sorts, mate. These are little sausage men with duckling skin and Santa's hats. The other stuff's festive because it's got a red and white string. At the minute, these are the only things with Christmas hats. Got festive men from Turkey as well, if you fancy one of those. They're made from turkey feet, but go and have a look at me other bits. Made another dinosaur horse. This is a little tyrannosaur horse. This might not be actually from a T-Rex toy, but it's bipedal and everyone knows what a T-Rex is. But that's a duckling's arse, mate, for a face there. worldaroundyou.com if you're interested. You alright? It's all right. I'm going to be kind of serious, I guess, as serious as I can be with a Mothman with his cock-out jumper on and a glove puppet made out of a fox's head. But if you find me videos and that funny, please like them and follow me. Share them round. If you find it really funny and you've got an extra £1 or £3, join me Patreon, mate, where there's loads of extra podcasts and stuff. Also, if you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I really want to buy Janice something for her birthday this week, but and it's not going to get here in time, order a cameo off me, mate. You can get it for about a tenner. It probably works out as less than a tenner. I think it works out about £8 to you, £7.50 or so. And I'll do a little happy birthday, Janice, you know, something like that. And obviously I'll stretch it out a bit, I'll give it a bit of paranoid rambling and that as well. If you don't know about the paranoid rambling, go and listen to Truth Seeking, World Around You's podcast, or join me Patreon and listen to like 200 and odd bonus episodes that you can't hear anywhere else. But it would be nice if you signed up to the Patreon. Even if you just sign up for the free trial, mate. There's a lot of stuff on there. And so far, I think 36 people have signed up. And I've had the Patreon for about 6 years. So it would be nice if more people would give it a go. Even if you just try it for free and then leave. Because there's fucking hundreds of things on there that people just aren't hearing and don't even know exists, mate. So if you fancy that, patreon.com/worldaroundyou. And I'm glad that you find us funny in that, mate. I'm glad you like me stuff. It's nice that you like what I do in it. But, you know, there's more if you want more. Try me podcasts, mate. The podcasts are free to everybody. They don't cost you a thing to listen to, and I think you'll like them. Do you like Mothman, Bigfoot, the Greys? Do you want to hear about the hidden messages that I see in films, in kids' films? I just put one out about Megamind. There's one coming out about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Not the new one, innit? The one with Johnny Depp in. And there's Lion King, Little Mermaid, the Pokemon movie. You can watch the Pokemon movie one on my YouTube for free. But if you want to watch the video versions of the rest, you can watch them on Patreon as well for just £1 a month, mate. But yeah, fucking a little scavenging post, mate. You know, being like fucking stop being tight and give us a quid. See you in a bit, man.
Don't be tight, leave a like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, for whatever social media you're using. I want to have a look at what's on my website if you fancy getting yourself a little bit of something made out of a dead rat or a rabbit or a duckling or something. There's all sorts of stuff, mate. Try my podcasts and all. Loads more content on my Patreon.